greeting, it's Jack York here. The 60-20 tour continues to roll through Michigan. We are delighted to be at Clark, and we have the big dog himself, Brian, right back there. Brian, tell us a little bit about Clark and your journey and all that good stuff.
Clark is a great community of friends and older adults. We have 2 campuses. We're actually just leaving our Franklin campus, heading through East Grand Rapids over to Keller Lake. Jim and Bernie are 2 of our favorite residents that live at Clark. We've been here since 1906, so just a couple years after I was born.
So the first question, I'm going to ask Bernie this question.
Okay.
Is who chased who in your courtship?
I chased him until he caught me.
Tell us about your first date. Do you remember your first date?
Well, what I remember is that she said, if you'll come and sing in the choir, I'll let you take me home.
Ooh.
So I not only had a first date, I got religion. Sang in the choir.
Did you have kids?
Yes, we have 4.
4 times, remember?
4
Oh yeah, oh, that's right.
2 boys and 2 girls. Then she started. We had 4 kids then.
Wow.
And she was able to go to junior college, finish up, go on to get a master's degree, and became finally a principal at school.
Where'd you go to college?
Ypsilanti,
Okay.
Eastern Michigan University. It was near the church. It was a place I could drive to.
So how many years have you been married?
62.
62. And so, not to have it be a cliche question, but it begs the question of what do you think is the key to 62 years of obviously a good marriage?
Well, you know, I used to ask that question of couples in church, and we get all different kinds of answers, from patience to extending grace and respecting one another. But one fellow answered it perfectly. He said, every man needs a garage to go to.
Bernie, what's your, how would you answer that question?
Oh, I think it's showing mutual respect and not putting each other down. If you have a problem, you talk about it privately, not in public. So it's respect for one another.
With someone like you, a pal so good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find a place that's known to God alone. Just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace somewhere out in the east, and let the rest of the world go by. And then we moved to Clark.
All right. So what about Bernie? You got any songs, or did you kind of leave that to Jim?
I leave that to Jim. You noticed I handed him the mic when I thought I'd have to sing. We were at Keller Lake for 10 years. Enjoyed it very much, but we also like it downtown because there's so many activities and so much life down there. We were in independent living, but in a townhome, and so there wasn't near the option that you have downtown. But that's all changing, thanks to Brian and our building program.
Yep, so when we pull in, it'll be just a couple minutes from now, you'll see a sign out front. We are in the final stages of getting ready to break ground on a 52 apartment expansion, all new amenities, restaurant, bistro, community center, bar, all kinds of things will be out here for our residents to enjoy. This is where we'll be building our new community on the left-hand side over here.
Thanks everybody for being a part of Cruising and Crooning. Jim, thanks for your song.
You bet.
I'm sorry Bernie weren't willing to sing, but I think Jim carried it pretty well.
He did.
And Brian, thanks for being such a host for us today. Cruising and Crooning, over and out.